To those of you that are new subscribers and have no idea who the guy in these videos is, I thought I'd do a little bit of an outline. It's also been quite a while since I gave an overview of what's happening right now in my life, and I do have an announcement about the new company that I'm starting off. Let's get going. So it's been just over a year, been 13 months since I started this series of videos when I had to give up being a 3D artist because of permanent nerve damage in my hands. So onto my hands, how are they doing? The worse. So I made the right choice. Just spent nearly a month making an Airfix kit, which might seem a bit of a stupid thing to do when you've got nerve damage in your hands. It was something on my bucket list. A very short explanation is when I was a kid, I used to get an Airfix kit every year. And usually my dad would ask my cousin, Nigel, to put it together. So I never actually got to make an Airfix kit. So I decided I was going to make one, fully painted, do all the stuff, and I've done that. So what have I noticed? One, the tremor in my hands now, if I have to hold the same position for any length of time, is far worse. The pain as a result is a lot worse. So while I can still do stuff like filming, editing, stuff like that, I cannot do visual effects anymore, which is a bit sad after 30 years, well, 29 years in the industry. But that was the reason for this series of videos. Those of you that have watched since the beginning know it's been a rather painful journey, not just for the fact that I missed being a 3D artist, and yes, the money was always handy because I would get a nice cash injection every now and again, you know, with a decent amount of money that would keep me going in the quiet times. But I tried a number of false starts at a way forward and something to do. We tried the whole thing about designing t-shirts. I investigated making jewellery. I had a look at possibly doing laser engraving. All of these fell flat on their backside, and some of them never even made it out of the gate because they weren't feasible from a business point of view. I know some of you already know I have opened a production company called Bluebeard Productions. The logo is probably on screen now, which I have to admit I'm rather pleased with. The story behind the logo is I sat last weekend. I made about 10 or 20 different logos. I sat down with a wife and I said, right, which one's not shit? And we decided that that logo was not shit. In fact, I'm rather pleased with it. It's quite nice. Simple and effective. Bluebeard Productions, does this mean, Wayne, that you're not going to dye your beard in any more colours? Well, somebody asked me this a while ago on Facebook, and I said, well, the thing is, if Steve Jobs was still alive and suddenly developed an allergy to apples, I very much doubt Apple would change its name. So while, then, yes, the name comes from the beard, it doesn't mean that at a future point I can't shave it off or recolour it or whatever. Now I'm going to show you one of the videos, it's only 60 seconds long, that was the first one I put out. Here we go. Right, so that was a fake advert for my Gretsch Resonator, which is currently sitting right there out of frame. It's heavily customized. The reason behind this were two. One, filming in complete darkness using only a single light, which incidentally is the light I'm using to light the background, is very difficult. It also gave me a chance to use the slider that I bought a few weeks ago and really show what I could do with editing. Also, the fact that most people, and do not take this the wrong way, are fucking stupid and will not read what's down there under the video. Have you read? But you haven't. So most people will assume that it is an advert I've been paid to do by Gretsch. I haven't, but most people won't even bother to ask. So I'm going to do a lot of these fake product things. I have two lots of filming coming up. One for a local saddlery firm, the other one for a local photography place that I've got to do. I have a short film that the script's done, it's locked down, I have the storyboards done all the tweaks on it. I'm trying to nail down not only the 3 locations I need, and also who's going to be playing each role. I have to work with who I have available. I have zero budget, zero, zilch, nada, nothing, all right? Every penny I have has went into the gear that I need to do this job. Financially right now, it's no secret that I am absolutely on my arse financially. I don't have savings at all now. It's sort of living week to week and month to month. So if you do feel the ability to be able to support this channel and me, as well, if you think some of the information is being quite interesting to you, head down there, the bit you don't normally look at, in the description. There's a link to my Ko-Fi page, so feel free to buy me a coffee, or 10 coffees, or a Ferrari, or a new tripod, whatever. You get the point. You don't have to, don't feel that I know people are also having problems right now with the way things are going financially, especially in the UK. I totally understand if you do not have the money. So that's what's sort of happening right now. I'm sort of at a little bit of an impasse because I've got all the gear. A lot of it is playing a waiting game. I couldn't do any filming this week because my daughter was off school, which means you can't really be saying, right, I'll see you, Fed, I'll be back in like 6 hours. Can't really do that. So this is slowing some stuff down. The most annoying thing is I know I can do this. I know for an absolute fact because I've done it before for clients. Unfortunately, that stuff is all under NDAs. So I have no way of showing people what I can do. And I know some people don't believe I can do it. Oh, how wrong you will be. That's what's going on right now. If you enjoyed this video, there'll be one appearing over there, but go over to the YouTube channel for Bluebeard Productions. The link will be down there. Have a click on it, subscribe, please, and like the videos because it really does help when you're setting up a business in the middle of a financial fucking crisis. This is the worst time to be starting up a business. However, I have no choice if I want to continue to eat. I'm Wayne Robson, this is Life After 3D. I'll see you all next time.